What's going on, guys? Sports Guru back again with another video, and today we're going to be looking at the NFC Playoff Picture predicted by the Sports Guru. I've not been really successful at this throughout my life. I'm better at picking games, fantasy, that kind of stuff, but this, I feel like this could be too predictable, if I'm being honest. That's why I added something at the end of the video. Make sure to watch to the end, because at the end I might have some dark horse teams that I think are going to make a push, maybe to win the division or be surprise teams this season. But before we get started, I hope you guys enjoyed the latest content. I've just reached 50 subscribers. My subs have been going up ever since I started YouTube, and I want to thank you guys for enjoying my content. And I hope you guys enjoy these type of videos too. And I might be starting to make some Star Wars content here soon, because if you don't know, I'm a huge Star Wars fan, and I might be making some Star Wars stuff for a few of my fans out there that have been requesting for Star Wars content. But anyways, let's get into the NFC predicted playoff picture for 2019. So this is kind of tough, because you've got Chicago, the Rams, New Orleans, and Dallas. So Dallas will not be better than Chicago, because Chicago will beat them, because they are going to be traveling to Chicago, and I don't think Dallas can do that. New Orleans has to travel to Chicago, and they play Dallas, so I don't think Dallas will be able to be ahead of them, possibly. I think the Bears will be higher than the Saints. And I think, honestly, if I'm being completely honest, if I'm predicting this, I'm going to say, number one, we're going to go LA Rams. LA Rams at number one, and they're going 11-5. I have them winning the NFC West, but not by much. I have them being 11-5, you're getting the number one seed, just like last year, essentially. Number two. This is interesting, because I could see Dallas getting the third or the second seed, or they could be fourth. It's a toss-up between the Bears, the Cowboys, and the Saints. Head-to-head matchup, Saints have to travel to Chicago, and they play Dallas at New Orleans. Dallas has to travel to New Orleans, and they have to travel to Chicago, which I don't think that they're going to win both of those games, maybe not even any of those games. And I think Chicago has to travel to LA. They have to play the Cowboys and the Saints at home. I'm confident in that they'll win those two games, because they are a very good home team. I'm going to say the Chicago Bears will be the number 2 seed in the NFC at 11-5. Now at number 3, I'm gonna put the New Orleans Saints. They don't have any drama. They got a little better in the offseason, but I think they're gonna have to step back. I think Drew Brees is starting to age a little bit. Showed that at the end of last year he was not very good since about the halfway point in the season, and after that he was an average quarterback at best. Completely even in interception to touchdown ratio, and it was not looking good, but they will still be 11-5. And the Dallas Cowboys will get the 4th seed in the NFC, and they're also 11-5. But I could also see them going 10-6. Wouldn't be shocked if that happens either. Now for the wild card teams, it's between 10-6 Philadelphia Eagles, the 9-7 Green Bay Packers, the 9-7 Seahawks, and the 9-7 Atlanta Falcons. So let's look at the Falcons first. They have to travel let's see, they play Seattle. They're playing Seattle at Atlanta, which is a favorable matchup for them. They don't play anybody else. Philly has to travel to Green Bay, and they play Seattle at Philly, which I think Philly will probably win that game. And Green Bay has to travel, let's see, they play at Philly, and that looks like it's it. They don't play Atlanta, I don't think. Philly also plays at Atlanta. I think what Philly's going to get the first wild card, obviously. Philly at 10-6. But I could also see them being 9-7. I wouldn't be surprised if that happens. I also wouldn't be surprised if they're 11-5. But I have that as my current prediction at 10-6. And then you've got the 9-7 teams with Atlanta, Seattle, and Green Bay. So Atlanta does play Seattle and at home. Green Bay plays none of those teams. And so I think I'm going to say the Atlanta Falcons. Yeah, the Atlanta Falcons, I think, are going to Atlanta at 9-7. And now we're going to scoot over to this side, and we are going to hold on here, guys. Let's fix this real quick. Check and see if it's still. Here we go. So, at number 7, we have Green Bay Packers and Seattle Seahawks. Apparently there's a rift between the Packers head coach and Aaron Rodgers. So I'm kind of still don't really like Aaron Rodgers. He's the biggest diva in National Football League, and I've never been a big fan of him. He's a brilliant quarterback, a really good one. He's a top 15 quarterback ever, probably top 10, but still. And then you've got a few 8-8 teams. Maybe just one. Yeah, you have Minnesota Vikings. Minnesota will finish 8-8, and they'll be the 9th best NFC team this season. And number 10 is going to be a tie, essentially, between Carolina, Tampa Bay, San Francisco. I believe that's it. Yes. So it's between all of them, and they're all slated to be 7-9. Except I could see Carolina moving up. But now, my dark horse. I have a few dark horse teams that I think could possibly be potential surprise playoff teams, or they could surprise everyone and shock us all in the division. I wouldn't be completely surprised. I would be a little bit surprised, but I wouldn't be shocked if this happened. So first off, I'm going to say I wouldn't be shocked if Philadelphia wins NFC East. Cowboys are dysfunctional right now with their contract negotiations. They need to be focused on football, not contract negotiations. Pay Zeke or trade him. You could trade him for just an average running back, and then he's going to become above average, and you've got someone, but still, then they won't win anything. And then I wouldn't be surprised if Atlanta wins the South. Seattle wins the West. And I wouldn't be shocked if Green Bay is a wild card team when it's all said and done. But yeah, that's my predictions. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. And if you like this content and you want to see more content from the Sports Guru, tell me what you want to see next. And tell all your friends about the Sports Guru. Spread it around. Let's keep that subscriber count going up. Turn on that notification bell. Subscribe and like the video. Hope you guys enjoyed and have a great rest of your day. Peace out.